Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look. Of course, something simple but glam, because I know in this festive season not everyone wants to do a cut crease, not everyone wants to do a smoky eye. Some people just want to do one colour all over the lid, boom, and be done with it. And I just picked something neutral because you guys can swap in any colour you want. So it's just this one colour all over the lid. So if you feel like you prefer dark browns more, or you feel like you want to do something icy blue, or you want to do a yellow, you can just take that colour and use the technique I use and then just swap it in. Just look at all the products I use, and this video really is a good reflection of everything that I've loved this year. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. If you are not new, thank you so much for coming back to watch another video. I hope you loved today's tutorial. It's actually probably one of my favourites. This is definitely a go-to look. I feel like I've done something similar like this in the past, but hey ho, at least this time it's with all the products I bloody love. And also I'm really just doing this makeup so I can film. I have some other videos to film. Enjoy the video and I'll see you at the end. So we are kicking things off with brows as per usual. For brows today I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. And I just start by brushing them up as always. If you've seen one of my tutorials before, you know the drill. I fill from the bottom, extend that tail out slightly, and then start filling in but heading towards the top. I like to do this using a angle brush, and this one is from Smith, but the Zoe 317 also works really nicely for this. And the reason I brush the hairs out of the way is just so I can have good visualization. And then to clean up my brows, I always go in with NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Oman. This is really good for two reasons. One, it's a really good colour match. It's quite close to my skin tone, so I don't have any halo brows or anything silly like that. And number two, this formula is so beautiful for cleaning up your brows because you'll see it just blends in like an absolute dream. Really creamy. And then I go in with my Glossier Pro Tip. For primer today, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Pro Filter Primer. I really like this. It's a really nice base for your foundation to stick onto. It makes it last really long and makes it go on very smoothly. This is my favourite foundation combination at the moment. The Fenty Pro Filter Hydrating Foundation in 410. And I mix that with my NARS Natural Longwear Radiant in Macao. Really good match in terms of shading, and the formulas are quite similar. Actually dry down quite mattifying, so they tend to last a really long time. And medium to full coverage as well, which I love, or medium buildable coverage. Highlighting and contouring using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in Butterscotch, and then I go in and contour the hollows of my face using my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick in Ebony. And I just work the foundation stick in with a brush because it's just easier, and I let my concealer sit in and dry down a little bit before blending it out with my Mint Beauty Blender from Beauty Blender. I did one side first so you can see what it looks like on that side, and then showing you what it looks like on the other side. To set under my eyes today, I'm using my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I love setting my under eyes just with a damp sponge, usually the one that I've used to blend out my concealer. Wet or damp concealer just soaks in all of the powders, so it goes on quite flawlessly and gives you quite a seamless under eye. This is my favourite way to set the under eye. Contour, or shall I say bronze, go over my cream contour. I'm using my Bare Minerals. I always do that. I'm using my Benefit Cosmetics Toasted Hoola Bronzer. Absolutely love this. So good. And I just apply it with a Smith brush. And then this step you've seen me do recently, guys, quite a lot. I just take my loose setting powder from Anastasia Beverly Hills in Deep Peach and just set around my mouth. It just completes the look in a really nice way. For eyes, I'm using the Morphe 3502 Second Nature palette. Recently fallen back in love with this and I'm just obsessed. So for this look, I do start by going in and defining my nose, just because it feeds in really nicely with the eyeshadow we're going to do today. Blown out feline orange smoky matte vibe, so it just made sense to do the nose contour and then kind of pull out the orange from there. You'll see what I mean. With this, all you need is one brush and one shade, and you can swap in, as I said, any other colours that you want to. If orange isn't really your vibe, you can swap in a brown. I've recently done a brown actually, which I will link if you want to see that, using the same palette. And I just take my Zoeva 227, start by working it into the crease, and then less is more. So take less shadow first, work it into the crease. I blend towards the inside and then I also wing it out. And that's why I did the contour on the nose at the same time, just so the powders blend really nicely into each other. And I just love this look. For lashes, I'm using the Velour She-O, and for mascara, I'm using the Lash Sensation from Maybelline and the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. That Benefit mascara is really good on my waterline. I'm using it on my top lash today, but usually I would use it on my bottom just because I find it super heavy on my top lash because it's really wet, but it just does wonders for my lower lash, as you can see. Literally brings them out of the trenches. Lash glue, I'm using the Velour Lash Glue, just the original one. And I just pop those lashes on, usually with tweezers, and I love these. They're really dramatic. I really like them. And then I just squeeze my fake lashes and my real lashes just so they blend in together. Lately I've been cleaning up the concealer. I've been cleaning up my contour with just the same concealer, and I just put that on there, let it sit while I do my eyeshadow, and then blend it out after because it's set a little bit and it doesn't move as much, which I've been really liking, just for a sharper contour. Set all those powders down with my MAC Fix Plus. It's like a pineapple one. And then for blush, I'm using my Bare Minerals Gen Nude blush in But First Coffee. Absolutely love this blush. It's so pretty. It looks beautiful on black skin. And I've been taking my blush across my nose recently because I do the setting around the mouth. I've been finding the blush across the nose is a really nice way to just bring back colour into my face, so I'm not so one-dimensional in the centre. Straight onto lips, I'm using Colourpop Lippy pencils in BFF3 and BFF4. Again, if you watch one of my tutorials, you know I do this kind of contour vibe with my lips, where I take one shade of brown to line and to fill in my lips, usually the lighter shade first. So that's BFF3 in this case. Alternatively, I'd use like MAC Cork. I then go into the centre with Oma Beauty Eartha, which is the most perfect black girl nude probably ever. It's so pretty, and I just blend that in together. Take BFF4, or I take MAC Chestnut just to accentuate my Cupid's bow and the bottom of my bottom lip, just to give my lips more of a shapely vibe. They're really big, but they're not like super shapely. And then lastly, I just take my clear gloss, and this just works so well to melt everything in together. This is my favourite nude gloss, glossy lip combo. And this is a completed look for you guys. This is probably one of my favourite looks ever. It's so simple and just so easy and just looks so glam. Definitely a really good one for New Year's. As I said, I use all of products that I've been absolutely loving this year, and I didn't actually realise until I came back to do the intro. Really hope you loved today's tutorial. Please let me know your thoughts down in the comments bit below. If there's any looks you want me to film, definitely let me know as well, because I'm compiling a whole list. I want to be way more consistent next year with YouTube, because I feel like it's definitely been on the back burner this year. Come in with really high quality looks that you guys love and you guys can replicate, and they're easy to achieve at home with a little bit of practice. I love you guys. Thanks for showing love, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.